Dispatch told us that it was a 911 call, rollover crash with injuries.
What a wild ride that must have been coming off that driveway, because the driveway's steep and then you tumble down onto a road that's even steeper. Thinking that he could just repair the glass and drive it home. This thing's destroyed. Welcome back, guys. Beautiful day. Greenbrier Road, just off 321. I got a RAV4 that's off the roadway. Let's see if we can go help out.
We do have some room over here to get over.
Thanks. Don't know how far back they are. This is a pretty cool place. If you guys have not been down, there's a really awesome picnic area.
Oh, there's several good picnic areas down through here.
At the very, very back of this. It turns into gravel, but...
And the creek is right there, or the river, and it's easily accessible, and there's a trail down at the end. It's just a really cool place, and it's quiet. We're not over here often. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, there's a wedding.
I wonder if this is part of the wedding.
Here, you want to show the wedding?
This might be part of the wedding. I mean, that takes a lot to climb down there in your wedding apparel to get an amazing picture. It's
Worth it.
probably worth it, yeah. I mean, I couldn't think of a better place to get a wedding photo. I couldn't think of a better place to get my RAV4 hung up either.
We're going to interrupt a wedding with winching sounds.
This is probably theirs. I mean, I would guess. They're the only people that are close by.
Oh, I see people walking behind us.
Maybe it's not theirs. Hello. It's stuck.
Yeah, it's dragging on the underside pretty bad.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get it up.
That would be good.
So it's not. Yeah. Yeah, we thought you were a part of the wedding there for a minute. We're like, well.
One or two?
We might need two.
They're local. Beautiful day. I know.
Ramsey Cascade.
Yeah?
But then the truck was coming through and trying to be nice and
Yeah. Went a little too far over.
a little too far.
Yeah, it happens.
I'll start off with the
Okay, green
with this one. I don't think it'll do me any good to grab that back.
Okay, green.
Get it up in the air first and then I was gonna see if I could set the parking brake so it doesn't roll to me anymore. Get it up in the air anyway. It's not.
Need the keys there.
No, I think it's probably just a manual. Might be okay to just pull forward now.
I think so. Yeah.
It's all leveled out.
I'll leave this just in case we need to pull, but I'll pull forward and we'll see.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, if you want. If,
Percussion will do
oh
it.
no. Hopefully it should just pull forward, I hope.
Yay.
Well, that's better. I thought I needed a low pull, but it came over. It came over pretty quick. Yeah, this happens a lot. Happens a whole lot. Okay, guys, that wasn't bad. Yeah, getting turned around, huh?
Should be a according to the map, there is a parking place, little parking lot up there.
I don't know that there's enough room between for my truck and that one that's in front of me, though. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh.
We all may have to back up. I don't know. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Hey, tow truck's here.
Yeah, AAA can get picky sometimes. They want all of the information.
To make sure it's my car.
Yeah. We don't want them to say no, they're not going to reimburse you.
Okay. Whose name does it need to be in for the AAA?
Okay, guys, heading back down. That one was a very deceiving. I mean, it's full of water. That's always deceiving. You never know how deep it is, but
Yeah, but the water's level with the road, so
you can tell that was a famous pull-off area because it's
it's right here.
very wide. Very famous pull-off area. And kind of all down through here, people have kind of squeezed, but it's kind of a one lane deal. Hopefully we didn't ruin the wedding photos there. Looks like they got most of their stuff. I could have swore it was the groom that did that in the RAV4, but there were no part of it.
No part. No, they were just going to hike a trail. Ramsey Cascade.
That's someone.
Well, either they will Photoshop us out of the back of there, or they'll just leave it in there.
It's part of the experience. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, Greenbrier Road is really cool, especially for the Jeep lovers and the UTV lovers. Peel the doors and the top off, and you come down and bring you some food. Have a picnic food. All food is picnic food.
Well, I mean, if you take it on a picnic, then it's a picnic food, yeah. How long is this road? I don't know, 2 or 3 miles? It's not very long, but it's nice. But lock your car doors if you bring food. There are bears over here.
Yes. Be prepared. Lots of beverages and just have a good time. It is a very cool place to see. The river constantly changes all the way down this road. There's lots of opportunities to get out on some of these little rocks and wade and soak your feet or your entire body if you want to.
And there's some places where it's really fast, like right down here below me. It's like whitewater. But like there's some places that it's just calm and you can just sit like a little pool and shallow, and so yeah.
Anyway,
Nice little creek, river.
come check us out. Got to get back to work.
Okay, Kendra, I do not know if any of this video will be usable at all. It's a pretty serious crash.
Okay, guys, I'm up here on Greystone Heights. It's about 12:30 a.m. Got a call in from the PD. Vehicle flipped multiple times up here on Greystone Heights. I think I'm getting close to the address that it said. Got Kristen behind me in little black for just in case. Don't know what we're getting into here, but hopefully we can at least get it drug up onto the rollback bed, and hopefully it's still remotely close to the road and not 200 feet off the mountain. These corners are crazy, especially in the rollback. I need my lane and then some. Well, I see the lights. I see the ambulance down there, about 15 switchbacks down the road there. I hope it's a small car, if anything, if it's way off the road, because good Lord, I didn't bring the big truck to drag.
Okay, guys, there's the scene. As I pull up, I don't know what. I'll tell you everything I know, okay? This is a city call. We're on Greystone Heights Road behind the aquarium in Gatlinburg. Dispatch told us that it was a 911 call, rollover crash with injuries. It said the car rolled over twice. I don't know. That's all I know. We brought 2 trucks, rollback, because rollover crashes pretty much demand a rollback, and black. I'm in little black, in case we need to do any winching, and I am in the way of this ambulance.
We're gonna turn around.
Okay.
Just get out of your way.
Okay. Hopefully we can get it on the rollback bed, just right there on the side there.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be hard.
Okay. Sweet. That shouldn't be too bad. The cleanup might be bad, but hello.
I think we need a wider road, don't we?
My goodness. Lots of big equipment trying to. Happy to see that it's mostly on the road.
Yeah. It's not like dangling up there.
Yeah, it's not hanging from. Sweet. Yeah, I brought 2 trucks. I didn't know what I was gonna. I thought, my God, it's gonna be like hanging.
Not too bad. Honestly, actually, the fire was saying something about there was damage over here. Oh, I guess that disturbed earth.
Yeah, they must have hit there. Got a good flip going from there, huh? Ah, rainy night. I figured it'd be the spur instead of up here.
Yeah. Well, the night's still young.
Yeah, yeah. That. Hopefully we don't truck on that back end there. It was coming down in buckets, man. Just absolute buckets at the house. When the call came in, I was thinking, oh,
I know.
Please stop.
I was up there, I was out on 321 and it looked bad, and then it just looked like the sky opened up.
Yeah, it just dumped all of a sudden.
I'm not even in the area, out in the street.
Well, I think I can just back right up to it. Probably just drag it on there and a little bit of cleaning maybe. Yeah, I'm just gonna back up to it. We'll drag it on there.
Okay.
It's
Excellent.
Yeah, that's what I told him. We're lucky. It's mostly on the road, so. Yeah, I just pull up past it. Alright guys. Doesn't appear to be horrible. I'll get down here and hopefully get it hooked up pretty easy.
Okay. EMS has left. Don't know the status of anybody. And I'm gonna get some lights on it here. See if Jeff can get it loaded up. So we didn't need this truck, but I'm glad we brought it just in case. And we'll see if we can get this loaded up. There's keys dangling in the ignition, and then there was another set of keys on the ground there. So I'll hold on to those so they don't get lost. I don't know if they were going up or down this road. I don't know. I don't know what direction they were going. I don't have to tell. here, but my prediction is that they were coming the same way direction the truck is faced here, and they came around this corner and probably, it doesn't look like they hit that, but maybe went off this ditch here and rolled it in this general area. I could be wrong. I mean, it's not a very deep ditch, so for it to end up on its top, side, and all that, I don't know.
Well, I kind of thought I was going to flip it over again, but it came out of there.
Well, it came out of this wreck. They backed up and complaining about it, rolled twice.
That's what Steve said. He goes, I don't know what's going on, what you're getting into, but it came back and said a couple of times it rolled. So. Yeah, that's what had me kind of worried. I thought, man, it's going to be down.
Yeah. Apparently it's coming out here.
Oh, it's up there? Oh,
I know, man. It's like round 2 is about to come. I think the worst of it's done.
What?
The worst of it's done, I guess, except for this door I'm going to have to figure out.
Yeah.
I'll put a strap on it and I guess we'll be probably good.
get a dustpan if you got one.
Okay. I think I got the doors wired shut anyway. Let me get down here. Yeah.
I got a broom over there, but
That might not be bad.
but surprisingly, it's just flat.
Yeah, it went down to just one little area.
Okay.
Puddled it up. I got you. That looks pretty good. I don't see anything. Any more bigger chunks anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, I'm good if you're good. Going to the bottom. Thank you, man. Okay, guys, it's a soggy morning. It is now, it's about 10 after 1, so it was a pretty quick recovery. I guess they're okay.
The officer said they're okay. And he actually said that they came off of that driveway. And they came down off the road. We'll have to go up there in the daytime and show how they came off that driveway. It was all rock.
It was probably 50 foot.
Well, I think they came down off the lower part. So it was about 10 or 15 foot. So that's why there's so much damage. But
Yeah, that was a heck of a, I mean, there's stuff everywhere.
surprisingly small amount of debris to pick up. Just broken glass and a windshield wiper.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get my strap. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere.
He said they were okay though. I mean, shaken up, obviously. But
Airbags are a good thing,
yes.
guys. They save a whole lot of lives, especially coming off of something like that. But yeah, what a wild ride that must have been coming off that driveway, because the driveway's steep and then you tumble down onto a road that's even steeper. So
yeah.
wow. Anyway, it's a dark old night. The rollback did good. We didn't have to. We brought the wrecker just in case. We didn't know if it was going to be off the roadway. But we'll come back over in the daylight, get you guys a glimpse of what that looks like. But it's pretty crumpled up. Looks like it landed on this side, took the biggest hit.
Yeah, when we go back and look at that, you'll see how it happened. After he said that to me, I completely understood. Is that more keys underneath that door there? I picked up keys out of the road too. Certainly looks like it. Inside the door, right here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's full of change and
Okay.
yeah, everything was upside down. We'll have to see if we can pull the battery if the lights are still on too. So anyway, guys, we got a little more work to do. We're gonna get this battery cable cut and make sure it's safe and secure tonight. Get it tarped up and hopefully hear from these guys. So stick around, stay tuned. You probably want their story, and I'm sure they want their belongings. So we'll get both of those when they come to retrieve. Okay, guys, welcome back. As promised, the old flip over accident that we worked last night with the Ford.
No, it's a Chevy.
Oh, I'm sorry, that Chevy HHR. So we worked that crash, I don't know, 2 o'clock this morning? 1 o'clock this morning?
It was, I think we got done about 1:30. Yeah.
About 1:30. And then about, what time was it he started texting me?
He texted you at 3:54.
3:54, a text message comes in from this guy, thinking that he can just repair the glass and drive it home. I'll give you a glance.
Kendra can edit out the name and the phone number, but there it is.
You think the glass is repairable and I can drive this thing back to North Carolina?
It's like the suspension was damaged.
Like, sometimes you gotta wonder, you gotta ask yourself, like, were these people even there? Did they witness this? Were they a part of this at all?
I mean, generally, if your car rolls, it's like on its top.
That's like the guy, that landed on the poles in the park. Hey guys. Yeah. What happened?
Right off the mountain.
This thing's destroyed.
Yeah, but
the doors, it's top smashed, the doors won't open shut.
I'm like scared to see it.
All the windows are blowed out of it. Yeah, man, I didn't know if you
take some pictures and get out our belongings through the insurance.
Yeah. So you guys were just coming down that driveway?
Well, we were going the wrong way
Yeah.
to get home. She was pretty sick from leaving Jason Aldean. I didn't really know where I was going. My phone fell in between the seat. And she was,
trying to figure it out.
So I pulled around like a little turnaround up there, and I was going to grab my phone, had the car in park, and the whole car just started sliding on the road. It almost turned all the way around.
Yeah.
And I jumped back in the front seat real quick and trying to keep her in her seat. It just.
Yeah, it was a bad deal there. Yeah, there was stuff everywhere. I don't know. There were keys. We picked up keys from the road and we threw those back in there. There was stuff everywhere.
You wouldn't happen to have a trash bag, would you?
Let me see. Yeah.
Can I tow the truck for us?
Yeah, I can. If you need me to, I can come try to see if we can get it out.
Yes, please. If you can come right now, please. That would be great.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, we'll get a truck coming.
Okay. Yeah. Do you accept cash out?
We can do card or cash.
Okay. We can give it cash.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
So I can get it to the insurance.
Bye bye.
Luckily, this had full coverage on it.
Yeah, you might want to go back up. I mean, I looked, I walked around in that ditch and everything, but you might want to go
It
back
might
up
be
there.
up top. I don't know how many times we went over.
Okay.
It felt like one, but
They said several. This dispatch said several, so.
yeah. I wish that, because, you know, they took me down to the parking garage to do the sobriety and all that, and they,
Oh, okay.
from there, they were like, you know, just get a
Yeah.
taxi home
Yeah.
to go try to find her.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have went back up there. And,
Tried to see, like I said, they do a very good job of looking around. You might go back up to that driveway, because the only thing we did was clean the roadway in that ditch. So
There wasn't a whole lot of stuff in the ditch, not a whole lot of debris, just some front end parts and a windshield wiper. That was all I pulled out of the ditch, but I didn't see anything else. We did sweep up like glass and some change.
what are you missing?
we're looking for her wallet.
Your wallet.
Yeah.
Well, that's important.
Which it doesn't have like really much money in there, but like social security card.
Well, yeah,
license,
stuff
Yeah,
is hard to remove.
yeah.
credit cards.
Did you look under the seats?
Stuff.
Under the
gone.
dash?
He dug pretty much everywhere.
Okay. Now, whenever we got back here, like there's stuff up underneath this. You see, it's like it's a big. I didn't see one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back to the.
I'm telling you, man, there was stuff everywhere. Yeah.
And you know, and
On
it's
that.
so dark and rainy and everything that you just couldn't.
Yeah,
Once-
we'll go back to the site and see if it's there.
Yeah.
You might. I don't know if you spoke with the officer, but you might call back down and see if they had picked something up, or because sometimes.
I asked them there last night, and they said
And they
that
said
they
no.
didn't have it. They said they thought it might still be in the car.
Yeah, I started to say usually the more official things they'll keep and hold.
Yeah.
IDs, wallets, and guns, and they'll keep all that stuff and take it with them. But
No, I didn't see anything like that though. But I didn't get down to that ditch too much either.
We'll go take a look.
Yeah.
Up top and
I hate that. That's very important.
Yeah,
I
just
would
be
not
careful
want
if you
to.
step down to that ditch because it's deceptively deep. You know, there's leaves and stuff, and you'll step on that and you'll see.
keep going.
I was going up and down it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I came and ripped her door open. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's drivable, man.
I don't think so either.
The doors wouldn't shut, and I think airbags really probably saved your guys' life.
I'm surprised the front ones didn't come out.
Yeah, if it just detects where it needs it. So if you're rolling, then it's going to deploy those side ones. If you'd have hit head on, then it would have done those front ones. But
I think it messed up that front suspension on the driver's side.
it didn't want to roll very good. So
Yeah, it didn't roll very well.
She done for.
I'm telling you, it must. I'm guessing it landed there on that top first. It looked like this was the
I
first
kind of felt that.
the first point of impact. I think that takes a tremendous amount to bend those pillars, and that pillar is. You're lucky. You're really lucky.
Yeah.
We're very blessed.
Yes.